For this video, I'm using a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. You will also need your selected yarn, some stuffing, a pair of scissors, and a yarn needle. We are going to start off with a slip knot. And you can make a slip knot whichever way you feel comfortable. After you make your slip knot, you're going to chain up 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Into the second chain from the hook, that's going to be this chain, you're going to make a single crochet. And you're going to make a single crochet in each stitch along the row. So at the end of row number 1, you're going to have a total of 8 single crochets. You're going to chain up 1 and turn your work. This chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So in the first stitch over here, this stitch over here, I'm going to make an increase. That means that I'm going to put 2 single crochets in this stitch, and then I'm going to make 6 single crochets in the next 6 stitches. That means 1 single crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 1 stitch left for this row, and in that stitch we are going to make an increase again. Chain up 1, turn your work. We are going to do the same thing that we did in row number 2. We are going to increase in the first stitch. Then we are going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch until we reach the second last stitch. Because in the last stitch, we are going to make an increase again. Okay, so we've reached the last stitch. You're going to make an increase in the last stitch as well. At the end of row number 3, we have a total of 12 stitches. We had 8 in the first one, 10 in the second one, and 12 in the third one. Row number 4 is also going to be the same. You're going to increase in the first stitch. Then you're going to single crochet until you reach the last stitch. And in the last stitch, you are going to make an increase again. There you go. You're going to chain up 1 and turn your work. And for this row, we are going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch till the end of the row. There's going to be no increase and no decrease. So row number 5 is 1 single crochet in each stitch till the end of the row. Finish row number 5 and I'll meet you at the end of row number 5. For row number 6, you're going to chain up 1, turn your work, and we are going to do what we did in the 4th row. we are going to make an increase in the first stitch. Then we are going to make one single crochet in each stitch until we reach the last stitch. But in the last stitch, we are going to put 2 single crochets. That means you're going to make an increase in the last stitch as well. So single crochet all the way down. And in the last stitch, place 2 single crochets. Chain up 1 and turn your work. For row number 7, you're going to make a single crochet in each stitch till the end of the row. So place 1 single crochet in each stitch till you reach the end of the row, and I'll meet you at the end of row number 7. And then we're going to start with the sides of our letter A. Okay, for row number 8, you're going to chain up 1, turn your work. You're going to make an increase in the first stitch. Then you're going to place 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And in the 6th one, you're going to make a decrease. That means that you're going to put your hook through in the next stitch, pull up a loop, put your hook through into the next stitch as well, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull through all 3. You've just made a decrease here. Chain up 1, make 1 single crochet in each stitch till the end of your row. Again, chain up 1, repeat 1 single crochet in each stitch for the 10th row as well, and for the 11th row as well. So you're going to go back and forth for row 9, 10, 11, making 1 single crochet in each of the 8 single crochets you made in row number 8. Chain up 1, turn, put 1 single crochet in each stitch till the end of the row. Finish up this row and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so we're going to start off with row number 12 now. You're going to chain up 1 and turn your work. You're going to make an increase in the first stitch, 1 single crochet into the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. In the next 2 stitches, you're going to make a decrease. That means 2 single crochets together. And in the last one, you're going to make 1 single crochet again. Chain up 1. And for the next 3 rows, that means row number 13, 14, 15, you are going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So finish your rows till row number 15 and I'll meet you at the end of row number 15. Okay, so I'm done with row number 15. And now we're going to start off with row number 16. Now row number 16 is going to be the last row for this side of our letter. So you're going to chain up 1 and you're going to make an increase in the first stitch. You're going to make 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. You're going to make a decrease in the next 2 stitches, and you're going to make a single crochet in the last stitch, and you're going to fasten it off over here. Cut it off. And let's move on to the next panel. Now for the next panel, this stitch, this one that we've already worked in over here, where we made the decrease on this side, this stitch, you're going to insert your hook here, and you are going to pull up a loop, chain up 1 to secure your loop. We're going to start this row with a decrease. So what we are going to do is that we will be making the same thing that we did on the other side, but in reverse. So you're going to start off with a decrease. Then you're going to make 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 in the next 6 stitches. 6, and in the last stitch we are going to put 2 single crochets. That means we are going to make an increase. Chain up 1, and for the next 3 rows you're going to go back and forth making 1 single crochet in each single crochet that you made previously. So we are repeating the same thing we did on this side, but in reverse. So this was going to be row number 8. Row number 9, 10 and 11 for the second side of our letter is going to be 1 single crochet in each stitch. Finish up your rows till row number 11, and I'll meet you at the end of row number 11. Okay, so I'm done with row number 11. For row number 12, I'm going to chain up 1, turn my work, and make 1 single crochet in the first stitch. And then I'm going to make a decrease in the next 2 stitches. Then I'm going to make 4 single crochets, like 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 5 stitches, 3, 4, and 5. And 2 single crochets at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think I have made a mistake and I'll have to frog my work. Okay, let me get back to you soon. Okay, so I'm back. Yes, I had made a mistake and I had put an extra stitch in my first row on the side. So I'm going to chain up 1, and for row number 16, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put 1 single crochet in the first stitch, and in the next 2, I'm going to make a decrease. Then I'm going to put 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And into the last one, I'm going to make an increase. I'm going to chain up 1. And for the next 3 rows, I am going to go back and forth making 1 single crochet in each stitch. Chain up 1, turn your work, So for row number 13, 14 and 15, I will be making one single crochet in each stitch. Chain up one, turn your work. Okay, let's count our rows once. Yes, we are at the right point. 8, 9, 14, 15, yes. Okay, for row number 16, you're going to chain up one, put one single crochet in the first stitch, then you're going to make a decrease in the next 2 stitches, make one single crochet in the next 4 stitches, and then you're going to make an increase in the last one. My yarn has fuzz in it now. I hate it when this happens. I'm going to chain up one, okay, chain up one, make one single crochet in each stitch till the end of your work. So 1, 2, 3, I'm going to hide this once I join them, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Then we are going to chain up 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you've chained up 6, you're going to move on to the other side and join with a single crochet. Like this. And make one single crochet till the end of your row. Chain up one, turn your work. You're going to make one single crochet in each stitch, but you have to keep in mind that there's going to be 8 single crochets on one side. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you have a chain of 6. You're going to put one single crochet in each of those 6 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, and then 8 single crochets into the next panel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So at the end of this row, you have a total of 24 single crochets. For the next 6 rows, you're going to chain up one and go back and forth, making one single crochet in each row. One single crochet in each stitch of each row. So for row number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. For row number 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24, you are going to make one single crochet in each stitch going back and forth. And I'll meet you at the end of row number 24. Okay, now you're going to chain up one and we're going to work on the first leg of our letter A. I'm going to start off with an increase in the first stitch. Then I'm going to make 4 single crochets. That means 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. Then I'm going to make a decrease in the next 2 and a single crochet in the last one. Chain up 1, turn your work. For the next 7 rows, we are going to repeat the same row that we are going to put 1 single crochet in each of the 8 single crochets, going back and forth. So each leg is going to have a total of 8 rows. So finish the first leg and then I'll meet you. We'll fasten off together and then we are going to move on to the next leg. And after that we are going to put both our A's together, stuff it. I'm back and I'm done with my first leg of my letter A. I'm going to fasten it off here and then we are going to move on to the next leg. And the next leg is going to be the same thing, just the opposite side. You're going to join your yarn in the cornermost stitch of the opposite side. Insert your hook. Pull up a loop. Chain up 1 and make an increase in the first stitch. 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. A decrease in the next 2 stitches and 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Chain up 1, turn your work, and you're going to repeat the same thing you did on this side. For the next 7 rows, we are going to go back and forth making 1 single crochet in each stitch. And at the end of our 31st row, we are going to have a total of 8 stitches. So finish up and I'll meet you at the end so that we can finish this letter off together. Okay, so I'm done with my second leg as well. I'm going to fasten it off over here. Now, keep in mind that you have to have 2 pieces of the same letter so that you can join them. So after you're done making your second piece as well, which I have already done off camera, we are going to start off by joining the middle. That's over here. I like joining my letters with a single crochet. If you want to sew it with yarn and needle, that's up to you. So insert your hook in one of the corner stitches. You're going to pull up a loop. It's a slightly fiddly work for now. Or what you can do is that if you have stitch markers available, join them with stitch markers. Okay, pull up a loop. Chain up 1 and make your first single crochet. Now you're going to make one single crochet in each stitch over here, making two single crochets in each corner and one single crochet in each stitch around. I would suggest just put your hook wherever you find space, make a single crochet. Just make sure that you don't end up making a lot of stitches, otherwise it's going to protrude outside of your work and it's going to de-shape your work. I've reached the corner stitches. I'm going to make two single crochets in this corner. One single crochet in each stitch on the side up. When you reach the upper end, again you're going to make two single crochets. So one and then two. If I am going off camera slightly again and again, I'm really sorry about it. Two single crochets here. This is my second one, and then I'm going to move on to this side and make one single crochet in each stitch. As I said, it's a very fiddly work and it requires a lot of patience. If you feel like it, if you think it's a little hard for you to single crochet around like the way I am, please feel free to stitch them up together. That's not a problem. I just like giving my work a slightly smooth finish, so I am going to single crochet around. Okay, we have reached the end almost. I think I have two stitches left. Here, one and two. Okay, I'm going to slip stitch into the first stitch. And I'm going to fasten off here. There you go. Okay. Now, since we've joined the middle of our letter A, it is going to be very easy to join the sides as well. So join your sides, stuff it lightly the way we did with letter number E. And with the letter E, sorry, I don't know what is wrong with me today. Okay, so join the sides, stuff it, and you'll be good to go. If you've liked this video, I know it was full of bloopers and it was a fiddly video, but it's okay. We all make mistakes sometimes. So if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification every time I put up a new video. Till then, take care. Bye.